Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talk RGV podcast. My name is Mike Singletary, your host. With me, as always, is Jerry Garza. Jerry,
What's going on,
how
Mike?
you doing, Jerry? Well, this is our episode 50, so it's a milestone in our podcast history. This is where we're going into the video podcast.
We do both, no? Can you still do audio?
We'll do both. Yeah, I mean, the only switch is that we're videoing
Or
ourselves.
video too, yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully this will,
So if you want to look at our ugly mugs,
yeah.
go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube/TalkRGV podcast, and you'll find us. So Jerry, how's it been? How's your week?
Good.
We haven't spoken since,
Yeah, we skipped an episode to do this one, to do number 50
yeah.
as a video slash, regular podcast, but it was good. I went to go see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Oh, Ghostbusters.
We'll get into that one later on.
We'll give your review, your 2 thumbs up, 1 thumbs up.
Yeah, so, and I saw a couple of other movies. Saw Aquaman 2.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't seen it.
That one's been out
Yeah,
for a while.
it's been out on Max, and I haven't seen it just for the fact that I just been putting it off for whatever reason. It was an okay movie, but yeah.
Well, the trailer had a whole bunch of comedic scenes,
It was supposed to be a lot of humor.
like humorous.
Yeah, you would think DC is a little bit more serious, but this one was very humorous.
Well, they wanted to. Well, I guess they're competing with like Marvel. Marvel does a lot of humor too, and in like the Deadpool movies.
Well,
And,
supposedly that was the last one of the old DC EU, and now that James Gunn, the guy who directed all the Marvel movies that are Guardians of the Galaxy, he's taking over the DCU, and he's going to bring it to a different part. Or
he's gonna make it Marvel-y.
I don't think he's going to make it Marvel. I think he's going to make it. I think he wanted to make it a little bit just different. He didn't want to. He wanted to steer away from whatever DC was doing,
Right.
because they're a mess in terms of just the way they're doing the movies. It's, some of them are not that good.
A lot of them aren't that good.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, you think about it, like they have the characters to actually make it really good, but
Yeah,
they just don't seem to just stay with it.
they don't. I don't know. They just don't seem to hit.
Yeah, for some reason or another. I mean, you got Superman, probably the most famous superhero.
Iconic.
Yeah, Batman also
Bad.
very iconic.
Yeah, Wonder Woman, también.
Yeah, Wonder Woman, and they for some reason or another they just can't stick with the formula that could make them good with the comics, like the comics basically.
I don't know. I mean, their casting is pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean everybody
Henry
loves
Cavill.
Henry Cavill as
Superman.
Superman, and people loved when it was Christian Bale as Batman, and then they went away from him, and they went to Ben Affleck, and people didn't like it, but then eventually it grew on him, and it actually grew on me.
Yeah, that's true.
And they changed it again, and they're going to change it again. So, they're a mess. And then the Flash, with the guy that does the Flash, he was in so much trouble.
Yeah.
And then the movie came out and all that, just to say that, it's going to be a great movie. And yeah, there was cool cameos here and there, but it wasn't that great.
Yeah, I haven't even seen it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's cool cameos. You'll see, like, if you're into DC and old DC movies and stuff like that, you'll see the cameos of different actors and actresses and all that. But in terms of as a whole, as a movie, it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
And then I also saw X-Men 97. Now that was
the cartoon.
the cartoon.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting nostalgic about
Yeah, man, and they got everything right.
Really?
Yeah, they got everything right. It's really good. I like it.
It's streaming or something?
It's streaming already on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, the only thing that I could say that it's kind of like putting like I don't want to say a damper, because to me I like it, so I don't really care. But when I read the reviews or when I read some of the stuff, there's always fans, or there's always quote unquote fans that don't like it for whatever reason or another,
Right.
and they're saying it's too woke, and I don't understand where the wokeness is coming from, because the Friends of Humanity.
Yeah.
That you come out in the old one, well, they're still here, but apparently they're seeing it as that they're woke or whatever. So
Right.
it's just like, dude, it's not. They've always been there.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that they just want to complain. Kind of like what I was reading the other day. Also, was a Star Wars, the Acolyte that's gonna come out, and they're basing it off the Sith, I think.
Right.
And a lot of people don't like it because there's so many minority actors coming out. So the white people are
the closet racists.
Yeah, the closet racists are mad.
They're coming out.
The dudes that have their their YouTubes or their podcasts that they don't like it, but I mean it looks pretty good. I don't understand I saw the trailer, and I like Star Wars. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest Star Wars fan where I know every little detail of everything. You know, there's stuff I don't see, but I don't want to say I'm a casual either. I'm not just I don't really know much. I know most of it, and it looks pretty good.
Well, I'll definitely see the X-Men 97.
It's pretty good.
Did they come up with the old theme song?
The old theme song is there, and they got new. Yeah, so they changed it up very little, but it's still pretty good.
Well, all right, Jerry. This is our episode 50. So you want to get into? I don't have. It's a slow news week here in the Rio Grande Valley.
Hence my rambling.
Hence Jerry's rambling. Yeah, we're trying to make time. But yeah, let's get through these topics really quick, and then we'll do some reviews, and then we'll do the dad joke. Topic 1, Edinburgh. UTRGV newly acquired stadium is now named Robert and Janet Vacker Stadium.
I heard about that.
So the couple that owns Bert Ogden Auto Group apparently donated $20 million to help the vaquero culture.
So I didn't know they owned Bert Ogden.
So yeah, so their donation kind of like, I don't know, as a thank you, whatever, they named it the Vacker Stadium.
They didn't even name it Bert Ogden Stadium.
No, not even Bert Ogden. I guess I don't know.
Might as well just name it after the couple since they're the ones that actually donated, not Bert Ogden themselves, right? It's not a business expense; it's a personal.
It's because it's the name, Jamie. Yeah. It's the name. Like
$20 million, right?
$20 million donation.
That'll do it.
So yeah, it's not gonna. Well, I mean, people still call it Vaquero Stadium, right? They're still gonna call it the Vaquero Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, at first,
kind of like the Viper Stadium.
Yeah.
They call it the Viper Stadium, even though it has like an official name, doesn't it?
The Bert Ogden Arena.
Yeah.
I just go. We're gonna go to the one in Edinburgh. When I tell my wife, which one are we going to? The one in Edinburgh.
One in Edinburgh. Yeah.
So now you got the other one. Now is gonna be full. It's gonna be occupied also. So if I want to see like we're gonna watch a football game, obviously. That's what we're gonna watch the Vaqueros.
The Vaquero football.
The Vaquero football stadium, but you're gonna have to get used to calling it the what? The
Vacker.
The Vacker Stadium.
Janet. Hold on. Robert and Janet Vacker Stadium.
Just call it the Vacker Stadium.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like it. That's a good name.
With a V.
Yeah, Vacker. $20 million, Jerry? Could you ever see yourself donating $20 million?
No, but
how much money do they have that they're able to donate $20 million, Jerry?
That's surprising because I would think the people that own Bert Ogden,
that's wealthy.
Yeah, they're worth, I guess, well over
that's not rich.
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
They're not worth.
If not billions, then a billionaire probably.
Maybe, yeah, it's true because there's a lot of Bert Ogden dealerships around the valley. So,
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just one of their revenue streams.
Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure
because $20 million.
When you're that rich, you just
$20 million is a lot of money, and you think about me that I like sports a lot, and I see a lot of business dealings when something's named, when somebody, like let's say the Spurs, the bank Frost has a naming rights to the Spurs basketball arena. I think they paid around that much money for it to get the naming rights.
Right.
I know that's a big deal in soccer to get the naming rights for a stadium. They talk about how much you're going to be getting. But if this is just an outright $20 million, that's actually a steal because it's probably going to be like that for a long time.
Right.
But if it's like $20 million, because some do it, obviously, like let's say Frost, they give the Spurs $20 to $30 million a year. You know what I mean? But this is just $20 million. Here's $20 million. Okay, you know what? We're gonna name the stadium after you, and that makes sense. I mean, if you think about it, that makes sense because the Vaqueros or UTRGV already own that stadium. They already bought it from the soccer team. So them donating $20 million is basically saying, all right, we'll just name the stadium after you. It's already ours, so it doesn't matter.
Because the news article said it was for to help vaquero culture flourish here in the RGV.
And that's a start.
That's a start.
Right there.
That's a good start too, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Put your name on there, and then you're just gonna put vaquero culture all over the stadium.
I mean, I wouldn't mind wearing a vaquero shirt, a vaquero jersey.
Yeah, because you're an alumni.
Yeah, that's my alma mater.
Yeah, there you go. Are you ever gonna donate to your alma mater? $20, not 20 million.
I always get emails and stuff for like donations. They send out emails and they kind of like do their little effort to.
Can you go ahead
to get a little bit of money off of their alumni?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just the way it goes. I mean, I've never donated anything. Maybe I should start.
Yeah, you get your name on a brick or something. Who knows if they ever
on
do
a
something.
paper. Somebody can step on it and throw a piece of bubble gum on it. All right. Next, we're going to Progreso Mayor, man. He's arrested on drug possession charges. And then, I mean, the news now is that he was accused of storing and packaging narcotics in the middle school that he worked in.
Yeah, man, that's not surprising. That's
How can that happen? How can that happen, though? Or like school culture is like nobody knows what you're doing, or what? You can close the door and nobody knows.
I guess so. I guess in Progreso well, he didn't get away with it, but
no, he didn't.
But you know, he was doing his thing for a while, I guess.
Right. He was able to do it.
Yeah.
But oh man, I don't know. I mean, when I was in high school, I remember like principals made walkthroughs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They walked into the class.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand how he could get away with something like that without, or maybe he was, I don't know, man. I'm all conspiracy thing. Maybe he paid people off, man.
You never know. I mean, there's a lot of money into all that stuff, so.
So now he's in jail. Though.
Yeah, no.
He's caught.
He eventually got caught, obviously.
He got caught, and yeah, he's been put away. So.
That reminds me of a show that I was watching. I've been watching it these past couple of weeks when I've been off on the weekend and I'm not watching a movie or anything. It's like it's almost like the Border Wars. Do you remember Border Wars back in the day that they used to like on I don't remember, they show it on like National Geographic.
That they follow the Border Patrol.
Yeah, but there it's usually on the checkpoints on the bridges and all that. Well, this one is based on the bridges. It's on the Laredo. They say McAllen, but it's actually the far one and the Progreso one. But they always say McAllen. And then what's funny is they put McAllen like where Rio Grande City's supposed to be. So the star,
it falls in the
Rio Grande City. And I'm like, dude, you got it wrong.
You got it wrong.
And they'll say in McAllen.
McAllen,
and then
smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, and they'll say in the McAllen Bridge. And I'm like, what? And then it's like the Far International Bridge.
And people have the Far shirts.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was laughing. But anyways, they get into all that stuff. Man, I already know we obviously live in the border, border towns or whatever. But, man, dude, they always catch people just sneaking stuff into. The one that made me laugh the most, it's not even like drugs, like meth or anything like that. It was some ladies smuggling in pain medication and
oh yeah, they do that a lot.
And I think it was
because over there in Mexico they'll just give it to you over the counter.
Yeah, it was a lot of pain medication. Well, you're supposed to claim
right,
a certain amount, but these ladies had like a year's worth. Or maybe even 2 years worth.
Like in a duffel bag or what?
And their purse.
Oh, in their purse.
And in the purse, there was like, they tore on the liner. Oh. So they hid some in the back. Mm. These ladies were from way up north. So the lady was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just I didn't know. And then they're like, but we've been telling you to claim what you got. And you're saying you have less than what you actually have. Like the agent was telling her. Yeah. I'm a sleazeball. She was just calling herself a sleazeball. And the agent tells her, okay, so tell me one more time, do you have more medication that you need to claim? And she's like, no. And then
they find some more.
And then they find some more. The sister goes, I have some more here, and then there's some more. And so they did they called the Department of Justice and see they're going to prosecute her and all that. And since she didn't have any, a prior history, anything, they let her go with like I think a $2,000 fine, and that's it. So
well, I mean, everything's cheaper in Mexico, medicine and medical procedures, to the point where there's like a businesses here in the U.S. where they charter buses for elderly people, and they drive them to the border for dental work and for like medical procedures that they need. That would cost tens of thousands of dollars here. Over there, it's like
I remember
pennies on the dollar.
I remember when I was younger, my mom would take me to to Progreso in Las Flores or whatever to get my teeth cleaned.
Right.
Cost her like, I don't know, like $25 or something like that back in the day.
Yeah.
Aside from all that, just walk the streets, get your Mexican candy and all that.
Your chicles. And
get a lot of
taffies
wrestling masks and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, the wrestlers, are they?
Yeah.
Just position like that.
Yeah, get the
And
the
the
ring
ring.
and everything. Get all that stuff while we're there.
The ring with the rubber band.
Yeah, man, I love that stuff.
Yeah, man.
But that's what we would go do when we went when I was little.
I would go get haircuts for some weird reason. Every time I'd go there, I'd come back with a haircut.
No, I never got the haircuts. I always went just to go get the candy, the wrestlers, the masks, all that stuff. It was fun. I liked it, but it's not the same anymore.
Yeah, no, it's not.
The last time I went was like 10 years ago, maybe, with my wife when she was actually maybe even more than that. We went to go eat at Pollo Loco over there, which tastes way better than it does over here. That's one thing, that's for sure.
I'm sure it's probably the water or something.
I don't know, man. Or maybe they were not feeding us chicken. I don't know. Who knows? But it was good.
There are no stray dogs or cats in.
And there wasn't any.
No, I'm just kidding. That's just a rumor. Mexican food is really, really good, no matter what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to go to the? I have one last RGV topic. There was a hoarder house in Brownsville, man. They rescued 18 dogs.
So I read that the guy was like trying to rescue these animals. He just got
Overwhelmed.
and it was too much for him.
It was too much.
And I think they had to put like 1 or 2 down.
See, they put 2 down, so 16. So it wasn't much of a rescue for those 2.
Mm-mm.
But the other ones are getting they say that they'll be ready for adoption by this coming week.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that they're not going to press any charges because he meant well.
Oh.
Yeah, so I heard something about that.
Yeah,
he meant well. It was just I think they had calls and then he said, okay, you know what, come over and I'll go ahead and release him because it was too many dogs and it got way too much for him. But 8.
Did he have him inside or did he have him outside?
I think he had him inside and I think he had him all over the place actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he had one specific.
There were 18, so
yeah, there was a lot of dogs, but it's expensive.
Was it an older man or what?
I don't believe so.
No,
I don't remember that part.
But he meant well.
Yeah, he didn't mean. And so that's why I think I read that they were not going to press any charges. At least what I read it, which was last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, poor guy, man. Because that's a lot of. I mean, I have 1 dog, and as it is, it's expensive for just one dog.
I have 2, and it is I have small dogs that think they're big dogs.
Because we have to groom her,
right?
Which is like $60 a month, and then
yours has like a special diet, right?
Yeah, so I mean, she already is like really picky when she eats, so right. She's not overweight or anything, but we have to give her specific food, so that's like a $20 a bag, and it's like once every other month. Yeah, and it's not like it's just a small bag. I wish they would sell the big bag because I hate going.
The medium-sized bags are already like $20.
Yeah, and I hate going to PetSmart or every month. Like I said, every month I have to be there or every other month to go get the food. So yeah, it's expensive. I mean, you think about it, it's like $150 every month basically. Right. When it comes to grooming, food, all that's plus we live in an apartment, so. And I live in the 2nd floor, so we got to get the little pee pads because I can't exactly just go and take her outside right away so she could do her business.
Right. And these past few weeks, you wouldn't be able to take her outside because it's been raining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope those dogs get adopted. Are they like purebreds? No, I don't know. No, they're like all mutts.
Yeah. Mixed breeds.
Well, if you have space and you have
the means to do it.
Consider adopting one of these 16 dogs. Mm-hmm. All right, Jerry, you want to do a dad joke before? That's all the RGV topics that I have.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Let's do a dad joke. What do you call a Frenchman in sandals, Jerry?
A Frenchman in sandals.
A Frenchman in sandals.
I don't know.
Philippe Flop.
Now they could see my exact reaction on the YouTubes for some of these jokes.
Philippe Flop, man. That's hilarious. All right, Jerry. What do you want to do? Reviews, or you want to do like international topics, man?
Let's go with
Well, we got state topics too. Well, not really state.
I mean, we could go with whatever you want to go with topics, I guess.
Eclipse. People are still talking about the eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about a blackout. There's going to be a blackout for several days.
I read
All electricity and all cell phones. They're like doomsdayers, man. They're going crazy online.
They're free, like you were saying, fearmongers.
They're fear-mongering. And they're getting older people.
Yeah.
They're getting older people scared.
My mom was over here sending me messages saying, hey, you better be careful, fill up on gas.
Fill up on gas, fill up on gas. Get water and get canned foods.
I don't know why they're doing that.
It's fear-mongering.
I went to Stripes to put gas. Not because of that, but they're already sending the glasses there.
Oh, yeah. The welders type of glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not welders, but they're like tinted.
Yeah, they have they're like the ones that you would see when it's like a 3D movie.
Yeah.
They're like that.
But they have like the black
the tint on
them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're close enough to get a pretty good, almost complete totality, but not really.
Yeah.
We're just going to get like a small sliver of light, like a little crescent moon.
Mm-hmm.
Like last time.
Why is it like that, though? Like, why are we we just got one not too long ago.
Yeah, because now I guess we're on the other side and the moon is coming at a different direction.
Because usually we would get one of these like every 4, 5, 6 years, and now we got two in like a few months.
Well, yeah.
That's weird.
Was it a month ago?
It was a few months ago. Because I remember I was at the mall and it was happening when I was at the mall and I saw like a lot of the leaves with the crescent shape. It looked freaking cool, man.
Yeah, all the reflectors. That's how we used to do it in middle school when they had the eclipse. They would give us a little paper and we'd make a hole in it. Mm-hmm. And then you just point it at the sun like this, and the shadow would be the shape of the
thing. Yeah.
The sun. We never had glasses.
No, I had glasses one time, and then this time I remember, when we went to the mall, I didn't see anything. I didn't have any glasses, and I didn't want to look up. Obviously, they tell you not to look up.
Yeah.
But I saw it on the leaves, and it looked really, really cool.
Yeah.
A lot of crescent moon or sun.
Crescent
sun shapes. So this is going to be a solar or lunar?
It's the moon in between the Earth and the sun. So it's, I don't know, it's solar.
Solar, so it's going to be another solar eclipse.
Yeah, solar eclipse.
Because it's during the day.
Right, and you need the glasses.
Yeah, there you go.
The lunar one is when the Earth is between the moon and the sun. Fact check.
Checks.
So yeah, stock up on water, and we're all warmongering. Do it before it's too late. Fear mongering. So enjoy that. When is that? April 8th? Something like that?
Soon? It's coming. Yeah, it's already getting here.
It's coming soon. Princess Catherine, she announced she had cancer.
Yeah. I read about this also.
Now everybody's feeling all bad.
Yeah, because she was getting a lot of hate on social media.
They were turning on her.
Yeah, because she was like manipulating photoshopped a picture.
Yeah, photoshopped a couple of pictures.
And she was getting hate left and right. And now she comes out that she has cancer and everybody's like, whoops.
Yeah, everybody's like...
Yeah, that's why you don't do that on social media. It's easy to bully people, but you don't know what they're going through. She probably just wanted to Photoshop.
Everybody's like, shame on the media. Yeah. Shame on you.
You don't know how she looks like, obviously, right now. She has cancer or whatever, right?
Right.
But you don't know how she felt during those times that she was Photoshopping pictures. Maybe she was bored and she didn't want to...
It probably wasn't her. It was probably her team.
Or something like that. But, I mean, just...
Getting worried that people were putting out a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, man. I don't really like criticizing celebrities or whatever, because I remember the actor, I forgot his name, the one that played T'Challa in the Marvel movies, Chadwick Boseman. He got a lot of...
The Black Panther.
Yeah. He got a lot of...
hate.
I don't want to say hate, but they were just saying what's going on with Chadwick Boseman because he didn't look good.
Yeah, they're saying that he's falling asleep during interviews.
Yeah.
They're kind of... Yeah, no, they were... They were getting it like...
They're really going at him, and he didn't look good. And the first thing I thought was like, Yeah, it looks like he's really not looking good. It's not that
Right.
it's not like he's falling asleep or something. He just doesn't look good. But obviously, he's not going to say anything right now. And obviously, it came out that he had like
Yeah. He was losing weight too, no?
Yeah.
Like in some of the interviews.
yeah, he had a
you
real
saw
thin face. So
skinny face and
obviously they came out that he had, I think, colon cancer. So and he was like in the late stages, and then eventually he passed away.
right,
Like right after they announced it, like he passed away a few
right.
months or weeks later. So
Yeah. So along with her cancer diagnosis, también they gave King Charles 2 years
to live,
to live
Wow.
for his pancreatic cancer. I think he has cancer, and I think he has colon cancer or something like that. And they found it in his pancreas too, or something like that.
he just became king,
He just became king.
and now he's gonna be gone. So who's next? Who's next in the line? William.
William. It's William will be king, and then after William, it's his son, and then after his son, there's like a progression, man. Like
So it wouldn't be Harry because he's the other brother.
Harry's number 4,
Oh,
so I would have to go.
but didn't he like Harry? Obviously wouldn't because then remember he left the.
Well, he stepped away from his duties, but
Yeah.
I think he still has title.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's William, and then his son, then his daughter, then his other son, then it's
Harry.
Harry, and then Harry's son, then Harry's daughter, and then it becomes like all the grandchildren and then like former queen.
From what I see, because I follow a lot of English Premier League, and because I follow a lot of English Premier League, I follow a lot of fans from England. You know, for my soccer team, and they tweet stuff. They don't like the royalty, the whole, all that stuff.
They don't like it.
They want it abolished. They say it's taking up too much money.
Yeah, because they do get money from the state.
They say that the money should be going to them because they are also in a cost of living crisis over there. They say a lot that, stuff costs a lot of money over there. The gas is really expensive over there. So from what I read, they want all that stuff to be abolished, that they don't need it anymore. It's past. It's old.
Yeah,
It's an old way of thinking.
because they don't govern anything. They're kind of like as
Ambassadors,
a
basically.
symbol.
Yeah, they're just a symbol. They really don't need them. So that's what I hear from the people that actually do live in England, that they don't want it anymore.
Right.
So are they going to keep on going? And I know sometimes there's rumors of the England actually abolishing it, the monarchy. But from what I see, obviously, it's still going to keep on going.
Yeah.
There's no rumors of the monarchy.
Well, a lot of people get pretty invested in their.
Yeah.
So
That's one thing
they get into like the whole monarchy thing.
You say that, and so this year we're gonna have the World Cup. I mean, not the World Cup, the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have the Olympics. We're all in soccer. We're gonna have the Copa America here in the United States, and we're also gonna have the Euros. So the Euros are gonna be going on. So there's gonna be a lot of soccer going on, and a lot of people are going to be already saying that they're happy to see their country, being represented. So England right now, they released their new jerseys, and Nike's the one who makes their jerseys, right? And they have the St. George's Cross, or is it St. I don't know what the name of the name of the flag is, but it's just a red cross and it's white. That's an English flag, right?
Right.
Well, Nike, they tend to do this to every time a jersey, they do redesign a jersey, or even for the club soccer jerseys, they change the badge a little bit.
Change it up a little.
They don't change the badge necessarily, but they change the colors of it, right? It's not the actual colors of the badge. Like mine, this is not the actual color of the badge. It's supposed to be like baby blue, red, and all that. But anyways, with the English one, they put, instead of the cross being red, they put it blue.
Oh.
And
I don't think you can do that. No.
No, you could do that because that's not the first time the flag has been altered.
Oh, okay.
In jerseys throughout their history. I think and supposedly Nike said it was a representation of their 1966 team.
See.
So and then you see the 1966, and the cross was blue, it was in red. So, but a lot of people got mad
because they're changing
because they changed it to red.
So it's like patriotism to them.
Yes, so a lot of the patriotism, or the people that have a lot of patriotism over there, they got mad that they were disrespecting the flag and this and that.
Yeah.
But then you see a lot of people saying, dude, you're getting mad at the wrong things. We're in a cost of living crisis right now. People
There's other things going on.
There's more important things going on than a flag of the back of a soccer jersey. Right. So I was thinking, man, they sound just like Americans over here, man.
Oh yeah, man.
So I mean, it's everywhere. Obviously.
Oh, here too. I mean, they get mad if you switch up the American flag. There you put it like.
Yeah.
I mean, and people still do it.
Oh, they're gonna keep on doing it too.
Like the LGBTQ ones, they put them like in multicolors instead of like the red and white stripes. Mm-hmm. And then the policemen, firemen, I mean, they'll put like a blue stripe on it, a red stripe on it.
And the firefighters do a red stripe, and I think the EMS has like, I don't know, there's one with a yellow stripe. So I mean, the flag here has been altered. I don't know why people argue about the flag. You're not supposed to do it, but they do it. Right. It doesn't matter.
Right. But you'll upset some hardcore patriots here too.
Which is hypocritical because I'm pretty sure they have something of the flag that's you're not even supposed to put it on a shirt.
Right.
You know, I was in ROTC and I remember the flag is just supposed to be a flag. You're not supposed to put anything on it. You're not supposed to desecrate it in any way.
Right.
But people wears a shirt, shorts. I saw
ties.
Ties. I seen it on jeans on the back of the pocket. So they've already done everything left and right on those. So I was saying, it's everywhere.
Right. All right. So we hope that we hope Kate makes a full recovery, and we hope that Charles lives a long, long time. We're not friends of the crown or anything, but hey, pobrecita.
You hate to see it.
Pobrecita. She's a young mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
She has 3 kids. Whole life ahead of her. All right, Jerry, we're getting into the reviews, and we forgot to do the Chizza review. The Chizza.
The Chizza, yes. We had the Chizza. Was like about 3 weeks ago.
Pretty much, because last week we forgot to talk about it.
Yeah, so me and Mike went to KFC. We had the Chizza, and we liked it.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It was just they give you a box, and then you open the box, and you see the
box was hard to open.
Yeah, it was actually. And you get your chicken breast, right? It was like
it's a boneless.
It's a boneless chicken breast.
Boneless flattened chicken breast.
And they have the mozzarella cheese and the marinara sauce on it.
Marinara, then mozzarella, and then
with pepperonis.
Pepperonis.
And it was pretty good. I mean, you could either dig in with the the plastic fork and knife that they give you, or like I did, I kind of just picked it up and just bit into it because I didn't know where to start.
Yeah. The pepperonis were kind of thin, though.
Yeah. The pepperonis didn't really taste much.
They got really crispy. And
the pepperonis are not like pizza pepperonis. It didn't really have a taste to them. The marinara sauce had a little bit of a taste to it. Obviously, the chicken and everything. To me, it obviously tasted like chicken parmesan.
Yeah, it's chicken parm. Everybody's saying that it's giving off chicken parmesan.
And that's what it gave. That's what vibes it gave to me, chicken parmesan. So
yeah. And I just had it by itself. You had it with fries, right?
Yeah, I had it with the KFC fries, which I must say, I've said this before to you off air or whatever, but KFC fries are pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Ever since they did away, I know people love the potato wedges.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of the potato wedges.
Yeah.
But these fries are better. The only potato wedges I actually like are the ones that they give you in Wendy's for breakfast.
I've never been at Wendy's for breakfast.
Wendy's breakfast, you go get Wendy's breakfast, you get those potato wedges, which are technically, like they say hash browns, but they're really not.
Yeah.
But they're potato wedges. They taste really good. Those are potato wedges that I like. But we're going back to KFC. Yeah, the fries are pretty good.
Fries are pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, we said we're gonna review the Little Caesars puffs.
Yeah.
Did you try them?
I still haven't tried them. I might get them today. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna get them actually yesterday, and it got too late. I was like, no, I'll just wait till maybe today. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, I got something we can review, Jerry. You know, in the spirit of Easter, they come up with the Reese's eggs. Mm-hmm. Well, now they have
Snickers
eggs. So we're gonna
review on air Snickers.
Yeah, we still have time. It's good. Totally, Jerry. Have at it. It's a different delivery system. There's an image on it.
I'll read into it.
They took time to put an image on it. It says Snickers.
Well, it tastes like Snickers.
Yeah.
Review done.
Review
It tastes
done.
like a Snickers.
It tastes like Snickers.
It's shaped like an egg, but it tastes like a Snickers.
That's pretty good.
It's still pretty good. Snickers are good. Snickers is a top tier candy.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says.
People from England will probably disagree with you, man. They always say that our chocolates are too sweet. Snickers eggs. Share size, Jerry.
Yes.
So there's 2 eggs.
Mike shared, yeah.
I like it.
The nougat tastes a little bit different, though.
See?
I have to say.
It's thinner. It's thinner than a Snickers. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why you don't get as much nougat.
Maybe. And the peanuts are a little bit smaller. But other than that, tastes like a Snickers. Top tier candy. If you're going to be in the Easter festive mood,
Yeah.
that's the candy you get. Aside from the Reese's eggs, they do that every year.
They do that every year. Plus, they don't even taste different.
Nah.
The eggs. They should put an image on it. What does it take to put an image on an egg?
I have no idea. You know, speaking of candy, every year, my wife's a teacher, so every year she brings leftover candy, and I'm talking about a lot of leftover candy
From her
parties that they have for the kids and all that.
See.
And this past year for Valentine's Day, it was a lot of candy. Everything shaped like a heart. Everything's pink now. But I don't know why. When I was getting everything was obviously fun size, bite size, everything. But my favorite candy at that time, I don't know why, was a Twix.
I think we ran out of
Memory.
film.
Keep on going.
Keep on going. This is the first one, man. That's good.
But yeah, I was just in a Twix. She had so many Twix, I was just eating Twix left and right. And I ended up liking the candy more than I actually should. Because my favorite candy is Reese's.
Right.
But Twix is still pretty good. Also, Twix is a top tier candy also. I mean, one day we're going to do a ranking of candies. Obviously, for me, Reese's number 1, but Snickers up there.
Yeah.
Twix up there.
All right, Jerry. So we're running out. We actually kind of ran out of film, it looks like. But audio, we're still good. Yeah, that's our end. That's the end of the show. We did our Chizza review. I wanted to talk about the Texas lottery. It's happening tonight. This episode is going to air on Tuesday, so it's going to be the Mega Millions right now is at $1.something million. 1.9
million or billion?
I'm sorry, billion. Yeah, $1.9 billion.
Talk about wealth.
Yeah. And there's like a Lucky Lotto store next to your house, right? That always gets packed.
Mm-hmm.
People buying
What's the country something? I forgot what it's called.
I think it's Corner Country Store or something like
Something
that.
like that.
So yeah, go out and buy a ticket. It's $2 per ticket.
Yeah, I gotta play, man. If you can't play, you don't win. I don't know why I play when it's always so much money. I should play when it's not. I mean, why wouldn't I want
the odds
$4 million?
The odds of winning if you buy more than one ticket is so minuscule that. But you gotta at least buy one ticket.
Yeah.
So.
I'll tell you this much: if we win, or if I win, I don't know about Mike, but if I win, the podcast is going to go to a whole different level of production.
We'll have studio. We'll have cameras that won't quit on us.
Yeah, and we'll be doing this probably every day because we ain't got nothing else to do.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for listening and watching us. I don't know if I'll put this out because our camera kind of quit on us for a little bit.
And I didn't get to review my Ghostbusters, but I'll review it the next time we do a podcast.
Yeah. Reach out to us on our social media. We have X, Facebook, and Instagram at Talk RGV podcast, and on YouTube as well, Talk RGV. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of embarrassed now putting up the.
You got to do it now.
Might
as well just do it, and then just put the rest. Video died.
Video.
After when it blacks out, you got to put like something on top.
We are sorry. Our video camera I don't even know what's wrong with it, actually. I got to go up and check it. I don't know if it ran out of power or if it ran out of film.
See,
We went over there 30 minutes, though. We're right now at 40 minutes. So
yeah, but that's the thing. See, because this was going to be a special episode. That's why we went over 30 minutes.
Right.
And we didn't do one for Friday.
Right. Because of this.
But, hey, that's the whole point of these things, to get the bugs out.
Right.
And eventually we're going to get better. And it won't happen again.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully it won't happen again. All right. So thank you all for listening. And Jerry, thank you for being here. And we hope you all have a great week and a great rest of your day. Thank you.